Hi everyone, how's it going everybody? In this tutorial we are going to write an app to make a sequence of prime numbers before a given number as limitation. For example, if we take the 12 to our app have to print 2, 3, 5, 7 and 11 that all of these numbers are prime and lower than 12. So pause the video and think about the app. So, for answering this question, first of all, we have to know what is a prime number. A prime number is a natural number greater than 1 that is not a product of two smaller natural number. Only two factor 1 and number itself. I will show you some examples later. And a natural number greater than 1 that is not prime is called a composite number. Must be more than two factors. Two factor is not allowed. Two factor is a prime number and more than two is composite number. One factor just is one that is not composite and not prime. Let me show you some examples. Here is some prime numbers and here is some composite numbers, and these composite numbers have some factors. For example, 4 have 1, 2 and 4. 2 is another factor that makes this number composite. 6 have 1, 2, 3 and 6. 2 and 3 are the factors that make this number composite. 1, 2 and more. These numbers have just two factors. 2 have 1 and 2, 3 1 and 3, 5 1 and 5, 7 1 and 7 and more. So the golden tip here is that all numbers, composites and primes are divisible by 1 and their self. So we have to find and exclude the composites from a sequence of number until that limitation. To answer this question, we break down our question to two type different of questions. First, we need to make an app to check if a number is prime or not. We have to check divisibility by all numbers before that number. Also, we exclude 1 and the number for more explicitly because they are common in all primes and composites. So, let's do it. We define a function named def prime num and get a number from user. We define a variable name is prime and make it true. We think all of the numbers are prime and we try to exclude the composites and then return the prime number. So we make a for loop I where the range have to start from. It have to start from 2 because we want to exclude 1, and where it have to end on the number, this number, because we want to exclude the number 2. For more explicitly, these are all common. If we don't do this, we have to write some other variables and some more conditions, checking the 1 and the number. We make the easier way. If number is divisible by I, his prime equal to false. Why it happens? Because I is a range of numbers between 2 and the number, and we want to have just two factors that are not in this range. So every number that is in this range and number is divisible by that make the number composite, and composite numbers is not prime and we make its prime false. And then break the loop. It's more efficient. Maybe we have a range of 100 numbers and we don't want to check all of them. Maybe we get our result in 20. And then after the loop, we want to return is prime. Okay, let's check this out. Prime num int input. It gets the number, make it integer, pass it to prime number, and the return result will be printed. Let's check this out. My number is, for example, 2. True, it's prime. We know this. For another example, 4. False, it's not prime. So everything is going well, but I have to tell you this app has a problem. Find it and write it down in the comment section below. Let me continue the program and make a sequence of numbers. For I in range, and it's not the number anymore, in range 1 to its limit. Now the number here is I, and I here is J, and here is J. Let me change the name of I num. It's better. It's make a number from this range and check is prime or not. Another number, check is prime or not. But we don't have to return any number. We have to yield it. Let me introduce what I did. I make a sequence of numbers, check any of them is prime or not. If they are prime, I yield them. Do you remember what is the yield statement here? It makes a sequence of numbers that are prime. Let me call it with limitation of prime and end. What's before running the program, we want to change this 1 to 2 because we wanted to exclude 1 here and also here. And well, let's run the program. My limit is 15, for example. It's okay. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and 13. Another limit 50. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and other. I wish you the best. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I will be so happy if you like and subscribe. Thank you so much. See you later.